Hello, this video asks, why are people so stupid? Why do they believe rubbish they read on social media? Go on protest marches about things they know very little about? Right down to those people who stand in doorways or suddenly walk backwards in crowded shops, seemingly unaware that they have to share their planet with other people. Why are people so stupid? Well, we are. As a species, we call ourselves Homo sapiens, which means wise man. Compared to other animals, yes, we're clever, but we have our limits, and we're not as clever as we might like to think we are. Of course, it's easy to spot stupidity in other people. Right-wing people are stupid. They swallow all the cant pumped out by right-wing newspapers, which are owned by billionaires, and they can't even see they're being led by the nose. Left-wing people are stupid. They've been indoctrinated by years in our relentlessly left-wing educational establishments, and they believe all the socialist rubbish they read on InstaChat and TwitFace and the rest. Our education system is dominated by left-wingers. Lefty people are active on social media, while, joke alert, right-wing people are too busy working to waste time on that. There are media outlets dominated by right-wing people, though left-wing media is available as well. The point is, it's easy to end up like this wazzock. Well, I know most people are stupid because they don't agree with me. If people have different views from me and my friends and the people I follow online, well, they must be stupid. I can't think of any other explanation. Well, I think we all can. It's easy to spot stupidity in other people. It's harder to spot it in ourselves. We are blind to our own stupidity, so it's easy to think it's not there. Now that is stupid. Shakespeare put it much better, of course. In As You Like It, the fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. We've all had conditioning and influences, and it's stupid to think you haven't. We gravitate towards people with similar opinions and then further align to them. We read newspapers and like posts which support our opinions, which leads to them being cemented further into place. No wonder we become convinced that we are right and everyone else is stupid. Or evil, maybe, because stupid people also see themselves as morally superior to those who think differently. I've heard people describe themselves as free thinkers, as if they can think without influence from their background, culture, friends and history. That's nuts! Stupid people never listen. They don't need to. They already know it all. If they encounter a different opinion, there's no consideration, no reflection, just abuse, dismissal or anger that anyone can have views different to theirs. Online, stupid people use the term sheeple to describe anyone who disagrees with them. There's none so blind as those who call others blind. I get it. It's nice to imagine that you're smarter than most people. There's comfort in believing that you, unlike most, can think things through in a morally superior, unfettered way. You can see further than others can. You have special insights unimaginable to ordinary people. Let me be clear, all of that is vain fantasy. We notice when someone lacks knowledge or understanding we have, but we don't even perceive knowledge or understanding which we lack, but others have. We get cross when someone gets in our way, but we don't notice when it's us being the obstruction. Also, and this is a big one, assessing other people as stupid is a way of hiding from our own shortcomings. So if I want to see myself as clever, I can do that by assessing everyone else as more stupid than me. Of course, I'm only fooling myself, but that's easily done. Genuinely stupid people are certain in their opinions, and that can be convincing to people who, actually more wisely, consider a question to be complex with differing perspectives to it. We're all stupid in our own way, but the most stupid, the really stupid, are those who won't accept that. Even supposedly reliable news outlets get it wrong sometimes, and they all have their interests, positions, and biases. The ones that claim to be independent and impartial are the worst because they make that claim. You can put no trust at all in what you read on social media, literally none. But the algorithm feeds you more of what you like, so embeds your thinking along one line. You see nothing of the other side. You see things your friends who think like you have clicked on. Unless you personally know the person posting, you cannot believe what they write. Maybe not even then. Loads of people out there want to make a fool of you. You cannot consider yourself smart or a free thinker if you put any store in what's presented to you on TikTok or X or Facebook or any of them. You will be influenced by what you read there. As a human, we can't help it. Don't kid yourself. Social media algorithms feed us more and more of what we and our contacts approve of. It's a feedback loop that drives people to ever increasingly extreme positions. Not good. Don't let it happen to you. I've seen facts and news posted on Facebook that just a few moments of checking were proved to be entirely false. I found a YouTube channel of amazing historical stories, which, as far as I can tell, are totally made up. So there are people out there who devote their lives to posting invented propaganda, knowing there are people out there who will believe it because it supports what they already believe. Are you one of them? Please stop. There are factories in Russia and China and elsewhere devoted to pushing stories that will weaken the West and cause division here. Or are there? Well, I read it in a reliable newspaper. Maybe, it's plausible. Now, it's fine to have opinions. It's good to have opinions, providing you're open to other points of view, providing you're willing to revise your position, providing you don't dismiss others as stupid, bigoted, inferior, unless, perhaps, it turns out that their views are based on trash they read online, or they're simply believing whatever they've been told. Then, yeah, well, okay. So, what can we do? First, accept that you can be stupid too. We all have our limits. We all get it wrong sometimes. You don't know what you don't know. You are influenced by what you hear and read as much as anyone. We all are. We can't help that. It's vanity to believe you can see through it all if you allow yourself to be exposed to only one side of any argument. Second, seek a range of opinions. Most days I look at the Telegraph and the Spectator, which are right-of-centre UK news sites. I also look at The Guardian and the BBC, which are left of centre. All four have good reputations and usually follow good journalistic standards, so are reasonably reliable but not infallible. It's interesting that what one news outlet might consider a top story, another might consider not worth mentioning. Also odd that both right-of-centre websites allow readers to comment on most stories, while both left-of-centre websites only rarely have a comment section. Anyway, third, maintain your critical faculties. In all cases, ask yourself, who says so? What's the source? Who's saying this and what's their agenda? How do I know this is a real person who is who they say they are? and is posting from where they say they are. What political position are they pushing? Or are they getting money by pushing this view? Has the source allowed other perspectives and opinions to be aired? Has the accused been asked to comment? Am I being led into a closed box while fooling myself that I have panoramic vision? Never believe anything you're told just on someone else's say-so. They have an agenda to push, or they just believe what they were saying because someone else told them. Always ask for the primary source of the story. Ask for the original data. Ask about the method used to extract it. You'll find that the people assuring you that what they say is true never have it. They read it on X or someone told them. I have my opinions, sure. I'm making these videos about them. I trust properly done science, things I have observed myself, and plausible things which are reliably reported by several sources. I give some credence to certain news outlets. I don't believe things I'm told just because someone with an agenda says so. And I give low rating to the intelligence of people who firmly believe outrageous things with no reliable evidence. And I could be wrong about everything. Living with uncertainty is harder than living with the fantasy of certain righteousness. It's nice to bask in the vanity of believing oneself to be a rare, clear thinker with special insights and information than it is to acknowledge the real complexity and uncertainty. Sometimes we have to make a decision, like when we vote, but are you sure you have considered all the candidates as fairly as we faulty humans can? It's fine to have opinions so long as you are open to and respectful of other substantiated opinions. These are just ways to counter the normal innate stupidity that we lovely humans all have. So, to summarise, genuinely stupid people are those who believe things they are told or they read with no reliable evidence. They are adamant in their views, they dismiss other opinions as wrong, stupid, fake, etc., and they are the first to call other people stupid. One sensible action you can take, please click the thumbs up, share and subscribe buttons. Thank you.